What are you doing in the dumpster, man?
It's Luis, man.
Are they there?
What?
Get out of here now! Fuck you!
Rum!
Get out of here now!
Dude, you want to know what's absolutely crazy? Trailer 1 for GTA 6 happened 2 years ago. Isn't that nuts? Well, before we get started, let me flip around in my notebook before I tell you the good and the bad news. So I'm gonna let you, off in a good way. So we're gonna start with the good news first. So, good news. GTA 6 is actually coming out! Now to come out with the bad news, and I don't know how you're gonna prepare for this, so I'm gonna just go slowly when I say it. The price is $80 for standard, and $100 for the Ultimate Edition. All physical editions will all include a download code for the full game instead of a disc. You're paying $80 to $100, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one out of the way, because this is the biggest one. 5 stores are going to become unavailable for people who own the standard edition, and you will have to pay $100 or $20 after you pay the standard edition to access these 5 stores. So, how are y'all feeling, guys?
Hello, I like money.
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money?
For anyone who didn't hear the announcements, yesterday we got the full details on GTA 6's full pre-order date and what we're getting with the standard and the ultimate, plus the pre-order bonuses that we're going to be getting for pre-ordering the game. So today we're going to be covering everything that was released, including info on what I just said and what we're getting. So let's go ahead and get started with the good, the bad, and surprisingly, the really fashionable. Okay, so first things first, standard edition, or what you'll be getting when you pre-order in general. You will be getting a Vice City pack. Now, this pack comes with a couple of things, not including 2 really good outfits, hairstyles, things like that. I mean, look at Lucia, she looks great. You also get a couple of skins for your weapons and a couple of guns, but most importantly, you get Tommy's car from Vice City. It's the car that you first get in GTA Vice City reimagined, and it looks so good. I cannot wait to drive this when I pre-order the game. It looks so beautiful. But besides that, let's go ahead and get into what the Ultimate Edition brings, which is like the bigger part of this, discussion. There's a lot of stuff that was revealed for the Ultimate Edition that got a lot of people like me sparking to talk about this. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, including everything that you get for pre-ordering the Ultimate Edition with the, you get the Vice City pack, you also get, let me look here. You get the 95 Goretti Cheetah. It is a very expensive looking car. Very beautiful. I'm going to put the screenshots here, but it's just absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful this car is. I'm not going to lie. It is absolutely stunning, but let's look at what else you get. You also get a revolver set. It's the Hawk and Little Morgan. It's 2 highly, probably really good revolvers that you pretty much get early in the game. It's one of them comes with like a big old scope, and the other one is like, your standard double action revolver. You also get some extra skins for the beginning guns for Jason and Lucia. So, I mean, they look really good, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the red and the black. They make everything just pop out, so I do like those. Alright, the next 2 things are these exclusive outfits that you get, plus some like hairstyles and sunglasses. There's like a couple of them, but I'm only going to show like these 2 because there's a lot So I really like the way that they did the models here. It is just like absolutely stunning. I like the brown jacket on Lucia. I like the shirt. I mean, I'm gonna show a few more screenshots of it, but like honestly, it looks really good, and I mean, what else can I say? Which skins and hairstyles and tattoos are pretty normal for like Ultimate Editions or extra, skin content for games, so I'm not griping too hard on that fact. I think that, it's pretty standard procedure nowadays, especially when it comes to like, Ultimate Editions and stuff, or like DLC, add cosmetics and shit. So that part is not a huge deal breaker for me. So now the next ones are we're gonna be going over the whole property thing. We're gonna go from like to not as bad to bad. I'm gonna try my best to, but this is how I'm gonna do it. Alright, so first thing, we're going to be talking about some of Jason's exclusive vehicles that are going to be available to him, and it's all like, I think it's like all the starter vehicles that you get, and it's like redone paint jobs, or whatever, plus like a kayak in your yard. Not gonna lie, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on it too much. I mean, I might have some like personal gripes with like some of the colors, but I'm not gonna give it too much of a bad thing. I mean, it's just a motorcycle, a kayak, and I think this is like his exclusive car, like his personal car, just like a redo of his personal car, plus some like modification enhancements that are going to be exclusive to the Ultimate Edition. That's not bad, so I'm not going to hate on it too much. Next, we have an exclusive boat that has some really cool detail on it from the original Vice City, with the shirt detail like on Tommy, with some ready-made explosives. Don't know what that means, but we will find out when the game, comes out. But yeah, look at this boat. It's beautiful. And look at these dolphins. They're terrifying and cute. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is exclusive missions and a compound. So, yeah, we're going to be getting an exclusive raid gang compound that we're going to be doing. I guess we're going to be stealing something from a gang, or getting, like, special items from a gang, and raiding a place. So, that's not bad. I remember Red Dead Redemption had some exclusive missions and some exclusive stuff. So nothing too bad. There's also going to be like a car collection thing. So that's again, like I said, that's not too bad. So I'm going to give it a pass for like the value of it, because like Red Dead also did the same thing. You got like, extra heist or whatever. I think it was just a bank job and maybe like a few side missions. I don't know. I can't remember precisely, but yeah, so it's not like it's, a totally bad thing getting some extra missions in. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is the actual properties. The 5 properties that are going to be locked away from the standard edition of the game, which I think is stupid as hell, I'm not going to lie. I think it is terrible. It's a terrible business practice. The last game that I knew did something like that to, like, lock away, like, certain content like that is, Hogwarts Legacy. They had if I remember, they locked away this arena, like Dark Arts Arena. And I know you're gonna be like, oh, it's, GTA is not Harry Potter, or whatever, it's not that bad, but, it locked away so much, like, in-game content that was purposely cut from the game to just add more money to like the selling point of the game and make it more valuable. Plus, there's also that PlayStation exclusive thing. I forgot what it was. I think it was like a few missions. No, it was the shop. It was a shop that you got where you got to make your own little like dark magic, shop, and yeah, it was like exclusive to PlayStation for like a long time. Stuff like that. And that's the same way that I feel here. I don't like it. I think it's stupid and whatever. But anyway, we're going to get into the 5 properties. Alright, so first off is a mod shop, an exclusive mod shop called Rideout Customs that transforms your vanilla cars that you get in the game into, I don't know, whatever that they're going to have in the shop. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. No, I don't think that we should be doing that. Now, I know that there's not a lot of details on what exactly these mod shops do, or if it's going to replace the other mod shops, from like GTA 5, for example, where you got that, huge, car customization. I don't think it's going to be like that, but I think it's going to be like, like an exclusive store that's going to be all around the game map. Still, I think it's still kind of scummy that you're going to be locking away a whole store. Like a vehicle customization shop, like a whole shop that's still going to be in standard, mind you. Like, if you enter the store, it's going to pretty much going to pop up the mission like, oh, you got to buy the Ultimate Edition. But the other one is an off-road version where it's like, instead of like the street cars, it's the off-road cars and stuff, which I got another picture of like the actual like decor that the car is going to be. Do the cars look nice? Yes, but still, I don't like the idea of certain shops being locked away behind a paywall. I think it is absolutely atrocious and scummy. And now, instead of the vehicles, which to be honest, it kind of locks away a lot of like gameplay features if you think about it. Locks away like certain features and certain stuff. Like, I wouldn't mind if it was like the stuff that was in the shop exclusive in like all the other like vehicle modifications and stuff. Like, if you go to another like vehicle customization store or a mod shop, if there was exclusive, like all the exclusive stuff was there, but like, don't lock away locations, man. Same thing goes with the clothes. Like, well, I'm going to talk about the clothes in a minute, but like, that's stupid, in my opinion. I think, like, you shouldn't lock away exclusive locations like that. Like, there's a difference between, like, like DLC, like, go to a DLC island or something, and they got, like, exclusive locations and stuff. Like, no, you can pass by the store in the standard edition, but you won't be able to enter it unless you pay the extra $20 or you just straight up pay for the Ultimate Edition. And I think that's stupid. It is wrong, and it's fucking just like terrible marketing. You're giving me a reason not to like buy the Ultimate Edition. But anyway, let's get into the clothes. Now, the clothes shops, on the other hand, it's sort of the same deal. I feel the same way as like the car mod shops, because I'm like, now majority of the clothes are just whatever you get customization wise, but I really don't feel like we should lock away whole stores into the game. And I mean, I can get it if you want to lock away like certain customization options or whatever, because these outfits do look good. I do like these outfits, and I can get that, just like the other outfits that you gotten from with the other, what else you got, like the other outfits that you got. There's nothing wrong with that, but locking a whole store around it is kind of stupid. I don't think that that you should lock a whole store behind it. I think that these should have been just standard clothes that you have gotten in any other streetwear shop, and instead of like locking a whole location down. So like, again, if I walk into this location, will it just send me a message saying to go buy the Ultimate Edition or whatever? And I'm already paying $80 for this game, mind you. A hunk of plastic if I'm buying the physical, which I'm not. It's so concerning that, like, bro, I mean, I'm kind of mad about it, to be honest, because, like, I can't imagine if somebody's playing the game and they wanted to get that said outfit and they have to like pay $20 extra for the Ultimate Edition and they can't enter that location. Like until they cough up that money to like buy the Ultimate Edition. And I think they should have just did the skin, like extra skins and extra clothes way instead of locking whole locations and just made the stores like regular stores in the open world. I think it's just absolutely nuts. And honestly, it's kind of unfair. Same thing with the tattoo shop, because there's a tattoo shop too that has like exclusive tattoos. I'm gonna sound like a fucking dead horse, like I'm beating a dead horse on this fucking thing, but like the exclusive tattoos, like from an exclusive shop, that's probably gonna be all around the open world that you can't access unless you buy the Ultimate Edition. And not gonna lie, it's like I said, it's scummy as shit. Okay, so overall in the Ultimate Edition, not only do you get 5 exclusive properties, but you get a bunch of vehicles and you get a bunch of exclusive weapons, skins, clothes, and a bunch of other shit. Now, when it comes to choosing what's right for you, should you get the standard or should you get the Ultimate Edition? That's really up to you, to be honest. I'm not here to tell you to, how to buy things. But if you want my obvious opinion, I think if anything, you should just pay for the standard instead of going ahead and paying for the Ultimate and waiting for the game to come out, and seeing like how people who did buy the Ultimate, what everything looks like. Because we still have a lot of misinformation going around, and we don't know exactly what these properties do, besides just like extra modifications. Because they could be stores that you can enter, but offer like, or just like any other type of stuff for like regular consumers. So it's just you gotta know until like the game comes out and get more info on it. But either way, what's my opinion on the Ultimate Edition controversy that's going on right now? I mean, everything is fine with the Ultimate Edition except for the 5 extra stores. That's all my problem with it is literally just locking those locations away. But like I said, we don't know if they're going to be locking it like entirely, like you can't enter the store at all, or you can't like buy anything, or they're going to be like closed or whatever. They could be closed until like you buy the Ultimate Edition and boom, they're open again. Something like that. Until that we get more information about it, I'm not going to be too mad about it. I mean, I'm still angry talking about it because like it's still like really scummy, but I want everyone to have these same experiences when it comes to buying or playing GTA or like any game. And to have locations like that locked away, that could be all over the open world is still kind of scummy. But anyway, thank you guys for watching so much. I'm sorry that I've been, rambling on about it, but I've been thinking about it all day, and I just wanted to talk about it and see what you guys' opinions on it, while also telling people who haven't heard the news, who really just watch my channel, which is kind of a rare few, just some news on GTA 6. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and watch out for some more videos I'm going to be working on. But anyway, I love all of you. Good night.